What's happening, people?
No one's on you crazy shit.
Yeah. Mitchell D. Dundee. Like my hat? Yeah. I got it on Amazon. Who's that? Big Nick. What's up from Vegas? What's up, Vegas? Yeah, I got this hat on on Amazon. Big Nick from Vegas.
Big Nick's the first one. We haven't done this for a while, but
Yeah. Send us your hookup. We'll send you some stickers.
Send it to us at Mitch@heartintentions.com.
Mitch@heartintentions.com.
Survivor. Oh,
What's up? Yeah.
Things don't forget to say to our patron members. We just said.
Yeah.
To them.
Yeah.
Okay.
C.
Big
Contreras.
Man from
Slick
Redlands,
Ruler. What's up,
California.
brother?
Oh, G. Contreras. He was the one that was supposed to come up and have breakfast with us.
Yeah, we missed that.
Check it. I don't think we missed it. I think he missed it.
Yeah.
Hi, Izzy.
Hey, Izzy.
Street smart square guy. I like that. Yeah. What's up, Mitch?
I got to get up on the camera to see. This is my work hat, people. Mitchell D. Dundee. Check this out.
We got the big Crippin checking in. Who do you
Check
think
that
that
out.
is?
Yeah. It's that dude, Big Deuce.
That's Big Deuce.
From the 60. I got that on Amazon. Look, it's got a thing in the back. It keeps the sun off my ass. Yeah, and my face. And the back of my neck.
How's everybody tonight?
Oh, yeah, beautiful hat. That's right. Thank you.
Big Max, what's going on?
Salvador, what's up?
So everyone should check out
Roger.
Grind and Pivot's Instagram because he's got some pretty good photos of Big Max in there wearing his stuff.
Yeah. He's got Big Max in there. Big Louis Max.
Hi,
Grind and Pivot.
When are you guys coming up to see us? That's what I want to know. Izzy said she likes your hat.
Thank you.
Why'd you take your hat off?
It's kind of hot in here, and I'm not outside. I wear that all day today.
Hi, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, Whack, we had a conversation the other day, and follow up, if you're going to go to San Diego, you better stop by and see us. For real. Matt had a rough day today.
People said they liked your video about your cleanup.
Well, we had another one today, a big rough one, along a canal. What's the matter?
We'll post pictures of the dog.
Yeah, we'll post some photographs, but, we got keys to all the gates to get in the canals because we're for utilities also. And the canals have people lined up on them living, so we went and smashed out a bunch of shit today. And we opened the gate, man, and this black dog come walking out and really slow. Like kind of long, we'll post photos later. And my coworker Sam, he's a good little dude, man. And he says, "Oh, look, dog, it's moved kind of slow." So I got out and looked at this dog, and he had a face kind of like a pit bull, Saint Bernard, or a Great Dane pit bull, but he was only kind of short and long. He was kind of all stout like this, and man, both his ears were chewed up, bleeding out his face, and there was some stuff coming out. His jaws were hanging like a Great Dane, and he had scars all over him, man, and he had some fresh wounds on his shoulder, and we carry milk bones and stuff. Sam carries milk bones for all the dogs, and he wouldn't touch the milk bones, man, and obviously he's and there was some cats up off the side of the road, and they got a bunch of wooden pins, and they were looking at us, and yeah, and I got squatted down and petted that dog, and he was just,
super cute.
yeah. And so when I got and walked away, he followed me, and of course we had to ride down the end of the road. Then the boss showed up, and we showed him the photos, and I go, there he is down there. And my boss goes, let's go down there. So we walk away in the hell. It's called a no-kill shelter, So this dog's over here bleeding, and he's a bait dog, basically, for fighting, dog fighting, and
Is it time now, babe?
no. And we're not timed out, are we? Please give us some notice. The comments kind of faded.
They do got one.
They're back on. Anyways, we went and started working and shit. My boss popped in like 5 minutes later, said, "Hey man, they came and got that dog, I guess if you tell them, hey, this dog's bleeding or whatever, they pop up real quick. And they came and got him, and so we're gonna check up on this dog and Yeah, he's so fucking cool.
He was
you know.
so cute, you guys.
Yeah.
Isabel said it's a little glitchy.
Is it?
Are you guys glitchy at all?
I hope it's not too glitchy, but
So I want
yeah,
to
she
say
told me I'm the dog whisperer.
he is a dog whisperer. All dogs love him.
Yeah.
So I want to send some love out to the people in Florida because we have a lot of with the
Yeah.
hurricanes. So,
Yeah, we have a lot of people, Marcus and DC Irish and a bunch of other people down in Florida. And we know there's hurricanes all over down there. I don't watch the news. I just hear about it from people who do. And, you know, I just pray to God you people are all right and safe. And just know we love you, man, and you're in our prayers. For real.
She said Florida is good. I think it's Virginia and like in the Panhandle. I think it's
Yeah.
Louisiana and all that.
Louisiana's going to
Yeah.
get hit hard.
You know, I went to Louisiana for the first time about 5 years ago, and it was an amazing place. And that was after. Anyways, it's amazing, and we just hope them best and pray for everyone. And so please, you know, give.
You know, the Irish
them.
built New Orleans. That's right.
That's the only place that has made 3 different types of currency in the United States.
Really?
Yes, Spanish, French, and U.S.
That makes sense. Yeah, and
So
Confederate.
everyone's saying that we should adopt the dog.
And Confederate. You know, we would, but we don't have a place to you know, look, we live right on a major road, and our property kind of slopes downhill. It's hard to fence off. I'm making a dog run outside. We're going to put a doggy door in our bedroom, so we'll have like a 5 feet by 50 foot dog run for the Chihuahuas. And I don't think that's enough room for that boy.
You should see this friggin' doggy door that we work. It's so fucking small.
It's barely big enough for the Chihuahuas.
Amazingly, Captain 776, our friend from Thailand,
Yeah.
he actually got that his order should be delivered today. You guys don't even
Oh,
know
sweet.
when we went through with this. So
Yeah, he ordered
I'm
that
so
stuff
glad.
months ago. When
We
May.
had to do a new order for him because he never got it.
Yeah, so we sent him a new order. And here's the deal. If people order stuff from us and we don't send them the right stuff or we don't send them enough, like sometimes, you know, I'm tired and they order a mask and I only send them 1, they order 3. We shoot them out fast as we can. And so this guy's in Thailand. Shipping is just astronomical. But, you know, he ordered stuff from us, he paid us, and he didn't get his order. When May?
We just redid it.
He ordered in May?
Yeah.
So we just redid it, and hopefully it's been gonna get it
Izzy,
tomorrow.
you got it already? Izzy got our T-shirt. So
All right,
what we're talking
bitchin'.
about. So our Patreon members tell what we
Oh yeah, so all our Patreon members, we sent you a little something that's not. There we go.
What's going on?
Anyways, we're using the phone because it's easier. Anyway, we sent all our Patreon members stuff. I hope you like it. It's a little something, you know.
Captain said he'll send pictures on IG.
Yeah, I gotta get pictures.
Corey sent some cool pictures of him in his
Yeah,
Hard Intention
yeah.
shirt. He's like,
Hey Corey, what's going on? Corey sent us some neat stuff. I posted on Instagram.
hey Jennifer,
You know.
I'm going to call you this weekend, so you better get ready for a good, long conversation.
Yeah, yeah,
Hustle
she's
Through the Struggle. I like that name.
yeah,
He said,
hustle
do you know
through the
anything
struggle.
about the 3,000 in the men's central jail? They are a group of correctional officers.
Is that like LA County Central Jail? I haven't heard about that. Like I said, I don't watch the news. I do know this, LA County Jail ain't no joke. I had some friends from LA County, and you know, one story I remember, you know, they would go to breakfast, and if you were like looking at guys, you know, lines of guys going this way, lines of guys going that way, and if you're looking at guys over here like, hey, what's up, homeboy? They would run up on you and grab you and slam your head against the wall. You sit down and eat as fast as you can. They go, hey, you know, time's up, get up and leave. And if you're not done eating, you keep eating, they'll come and slam your face down in your tray. That's just misdemeanor shit. I mean, they did some terrible stuff, the guys in LA County Jail. I haven't heard about this 3,000 thing, but you know, I know Sheriff Baca got you know, indicted or some shit, and he tried to claim dementia or some bullshit, you know. But,
Marcus Miller said,
Big
hey,
Marcus.
German. Hey, German.
yeah, I am German, Marcus. 42%, brother.
That's right. So
Miss-
we're getting together with Mitch's brother this weekend. So we're super excited about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, again.
DC
Yeah.
Irish said, we're good in Florida. Pray for Louisiana.
Yeah.
Kyle said, much love to all my Florida peeps.
Yeah. We love Florida, man.
Damn again, New Orleans is going to be fucked. Let's hope not.
Yeah,
Let's
you
hope
know,
not. they've gotten so.
Let's just hope it's not another Katrina. But there's 2 hurricanes down there, right?
Aww.
What?
J.E. just super chatted us $2.
Oh wow, thank you.
J.E.
Thank
super
you.
Cool. No question.
What do you say? You got any questions? Statements popping up.
Redwood Post said, "What's up, brother Mitch? Checking in."
All right, big Redwood Post.
The only place to check in.
Yeah. I've been riding my bike to work, but I love it. Today when I was riding home, you know, I got on the freeway. You know, I squirt right over to the passenger lane. You know,
Hi,
I get
Big
in the.
Max.
Hey, Big Max, what's up, brother? Yeah, you know, I ride up the, you know, you ride up the passenger, the carpool lane, basically. So I squirt right over there, and I see a couple bikes up front. So I'm on it, you know, and and I finally get around, and I'm behind these dudes, and there was like a BMW with some big giant bags, you know, utility bags, cruising. He was in the front. Then there's a guy in Bagger who I see every day because he takes off right down the freeway from me early in the morning, and there he is. You know, he always wears a vest with like a flannel, and he's riding with a bagger. You know, he's got his feet up, and I pulled up behind him, and we all rode about 25 miles together up the hill. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I love that shit.
Hi, Jennifer. How's it going? So DC said just one storm now about to fuck Louisiana up bad.
Yeah, I hope people live, man. I don't want to see another Katrina in this country.
Slick Ruler's on. Hey, Slick.
Yeah, Slick Ruler's on. Yeah.
Fish Layer said, shout out from Oceanside, checking in to let you know I'm still down to go fishing with you and your wife whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Hopefully in October.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Hey, do you know Turkey Loco? That's my question. His name is Nick, Big Nick. Yeah.
He's a bad mamma jamma.
He's a bad zipper man.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about someone else, and he knows what I'm talking about.
All right.
What
are you talking to somebody behind my back?
I am. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead. We have 62 people on, so you might want.
Oh yeah, well.
We got some news behind you, baby.
Where'd you put them at?
Baby.
So we got some new shit. We got some red ones, blue ones.
Water.
Blue ones. We only got a few blue ones. We got black ones, red ones, blue ones. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Bing, bing. So, you know, instead of tying a bandana around your face, I got a couple I wear to work. And we put different strips of Velcro, you know, it depends on your facial size. I had these are handmade.
Facial size? What's
well,
that?
your head size, you know. Like I got a big ass head, so.
Jennifer,
you know,
they're on our website.
Couple strips of Velcro, you just whoop, whoop. Boom. There you go. Then you can you up the cashier, say, give me all your money.
Burl, we will make a hat with Old English letters. I'm working on it right now.
Yeah, so there we go.
Mention that. So just about those, either that.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's not. See, here.
What?
Look at. Wait, give me this.
What's up?
And see, look at. It looks good on girls, too.
Yeah.
See? Okay. So
but
these
that's
are.
That's why we put the different strips of Velcro.
Okay, so it's got Velcro on it. And so just so you know, my mom handmade every single one of these.
And inside here, there's a little cord. It's not just a folded piece. It's double thick. It's sewn all the way around here. All the way around here, it's sewn. And then across here, there's a little cord in there. That the quilt. She's a quilter, so she's a good. So you can kind of see there's a little cord that goes across through here. So you just slap that sucker on. When you go into 7-Eleven, it says you got to wear a mask. Go to Walmart, you got to wear whatever. They got little signs now that says you got to wear a mask or you can't come in. So there you go. And then when you're done, you just unstrap it. You don't have to tie a bunch of bandana shit around your head. You know, guys I work with, you know, they tie the bandana and then they pull it up, pull it down. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Roger Williams said, I got a big ass head, but my face is very, very tiny. How am I supposed to act?
I have a big ass head. I wear like a size 8 hat, you know.
Hey everybody, show Lex. Our wrench person.
Lex is one of our wrench people.
She's one of our wrench guys. I have
Along
a
with
lot
Jason.
of love for Lex and Izzy. So hi guys.
Yeah.
And Jennifer. Thank you girls for.
She has a special connection with the ladies on our channel and
Speaking of.
Yeah, ladies that are part of Hard Intentions Nation.
She direct messaged me after I reached out to her. So.
I
heard from Brittany. Savage's ex.
Yes.
And I just told her that, you know, to keep her head up and that we're all about the love for her and she's, you know what, she's a great mom and that we had nothing but positive things. So she actually answered, we chatted a couple times and so just show her some love. Her Instagram is, it's dollface something. I'll put it on this page when we do it, but just show her some love because she's,
So
you know.
for you guys who don't know, Mr.
Oh, you were going to talk about it, aren't you?
Mr. Tough Guy, hopping around, throwing his arm, Mr. Savage. You know,
Maybe do that again.
Yeah. Is that his wife? Were they married?
No, they're not.
All right. Well, this old lady, you know, Brittany,
Savage.
you know, Savage, you know, whatever. She broke up with Mr. Savage, and you know, she's got a new guy. He's riding dirt bikes. You know, he seems like a cool guy. Anyways, Adrian Instagrammed her and, you know, wished her all the best and all that kind of stuff. And she got back at her, said things are good. And, you know, if she does an interview, she'll do it with her. So, but, you know, bottom line, she just chatted with her and wished her the best.
I told her I didn't need to be today or tomorrow, and I didn't want to get any dirt on Savage. That I just want to kind of, she had a lot to say about.
Yeah.
And I think most women have been through something similar. So I thought it would be a really good conversation. So I said, not today, maybe not tomorrow, but somewhere down the road. So.
Well, you know, guys as well as women can be duped, you know. If some guy meets some chick and she tells him, hey, I'm all about this, that, and the other, and, you know.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to interrupt you really quickly.
Yeah.
He's driving. Hi, Louie. He said, what's up, everybody?
Hey, Louie, what's up, brother?
I say yo to everyone, love to everyone, Big Max kind of ish work, and, of course, the nation.
Yeah.
Lakewater, look at you.
What's up?
He gave us a $10 super chat.
Oh, thank you.
And he said, I'm in Arkansas working, just glad to have a little normalcy catching up. Me too, HI. Live away from home.
I'm glad you're working,
we'll be
brother.
Home away from home. He said, take care, love, and respect.
I'm glad you're working.
Yeah, that's awesome. Lakewater, Arkansas, that's where my dad's from. Flesh Slayer SoCal donated super chat is $9.99.
Wow, thanks.
He
Thank
said,
both of
best
you
show
guys.
around with you and your wife. Today is 31 years married with my lady. Good stuff.
Wow.
Happy
Stay down.
anniversary.
31
Everybody
years.
give them
Yay.
some love.
That's awesome shit, man.
Aw,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Burl said, Savage says, fuck your hood and your dead homies. What grown man
Yeah.
says retarded shit like that?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Jennifer, I love you. You're sweet. Thank you. Turk Loco super chat is $10. Everyone right here knows, good or bad, everyone right here knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turkey Loco.
Turkey Loco,
Turkey
Zipper
got a
King.
boo-boo. Turkey got a
Zipper
boo-boo.
King. I'm not going to put it out there, but we love you, brother, and we hope you're healing up. Yeah, anyway, you know, Brittany fell for a guy she thought was all that, you know, and she found out.
You know, when you're young,
It wasn't him,
you like
she's-
the bad boys, and it never.
Yeah,
works
you
out.
know,
It's dumb.
chicks like bad boy. What they say, ladies love outlaws, you know. So
It's true.
I just give her enough respect to say, hey, she recognized old boy's a turd, and she moved on to somebody better.
Whack is not getting a wrench.
Whack's not getting a wrench.
No, Whack is not
Anyway,
getting
you
a
know, her
wrench.
new guy rides dirt bikes and all kinds of cool shit, and he's got a little beard going on or whatever. He's seems like a cool guy, so good for her. And
And
you
so
know.
you want to talk about that little fight shit the other? You want to talk about it? 'Cause it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So the thing is, though, they're
Captain
not
Napkin.
It's getting taken off. It's getting taken off YouTube.
Oh, it is?
They're not letting them put it on. So Instagram is the place to look for
Yeah,
it.
Instagram.
But yeah, it's super. It's funny as shit.
Who's got it on Instagram?
There's a whole bunch of people. Just look it up.
Yeah, a
Just look
bunch
at
of people
Savage's
got
name.
this fight Savage got in. He's like hopping around and woo and throwing his hands up and you know, anybody holds their hands like this and they're fighting, then boom right in the face. Yeah, yeah, you tear their ribs up and punch them in the. Yeah. Anyways,
I'll find it. I'll post it on our thing. I'll find it.
there's videos of him. He's all sweaty, which means he's probably been out there smoking speed because he's a fucking drug addict, creep, sex offender. And anyways, you know, he got arrested and I guess he got turned loose. A bunch of other people got arrested, and he's sitting there in an old boy's videotape and say, this guy's a rat, you know. And
So I'm just
yeah.
going to say this from a female's point of view, Lex, on your note. She said, you can never fault yourself for the things you do not know, that you see what people choose to show you. can't fault someone for trying to make things work the persona they were being shown.
Yeah.
Amen to that, sister.
Yeah, you know, whether you're a dude, you know, or a chick, you meet somebody, you know, they got a little something about them that catches your eye, and
I'm sorry.
it turns out, man, that the things they tell you aren't so, then you move on, you know, if you're smart, and if you're not, you get locked into a relationship that turns into misery. But anyone can
I just
be
gotta
duped.
say this,
Yeah.
like Longbeard said.
Yeah, long beard.
I want to buy a pair of Savage's sweats for whack.
Oh yeah, dude was wearing like these tight ass sweats all up in his butt crack and no shirt. He's hopping around like a chimpanzee.
That was well said. So from a women's point of view, you're right. And you know what? I was super lucky because Mitch is what you see is what you get. I'm sure you guys have figured that out by now. But let me tell you, what they say, you've got to kiss a lot of frogs before you get to a prince.
Well, you know, when I met her, or I met anyone in life, whether it's a homeboy or friend on the yard, or, you know, a guy I met at work in prison at PIA or a plumbing shop, or especially with her, though, you know, I walked out in the visiting room, there she was, man. She had a big, long peach dress on and, you know, all this shit. And I thought, man, yeah. But I wasn't going to sit there and bullshit her, you know, because once I started talking to her, I started liking her, and I was like, hey, look, man, I mean, you know, when we first met, you know, and I'm like, I'm not going to tell her something that I'm going to have to backtrack on later because she finds out, like, well, I thought you said this, or I thought you said that, you know. If things become serious, you know, you're going to have to explain the lies you told in the beginning. You know, if you go out to impress somebody with some bullshit, and then what happens if they fall for it and they really start liking you and you really start liking them, it's not a game anymore, then you got to backtrack and explain the bullshit you said in the beginning. So, you know, I'm not about bullshit. I'm about, you know, what's real. And that was back in 1987, 88, and here we are now, you know.
That was my favorite dress. I love that dress.
Still kicking it. Yeah, you wore that dress.
I
Yeah. See, I still remember the dress she wore.
I know.
And she had a St. Thomas
Dude, I wore the same
t-shirt
dress
on.
our first family visit. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Not really. I took it off.
Wow, what?
I tore that dress off pretty fast.
Wow. They were saying you're on fire tonight. Yes, he's all riled up right now.
I had a good day today.
Jennifer said, I think Mitch loved that dress too.
It was easy access.
Oh, that's so cute. You got anything on mine?
No.
Newport, I think he's new, said, finally figured this live chat shit out. Much love to you both. Mitch, after you get that yellowtail, come to Escondido and get you a big ass bass at Dixon Lake.
Hell yeah.
Like, we're going to have to make the freaking tour. Like, we're going to hang out with Big Max.
Part of the hometown.
We're going to hang out. This is all on the West Coast. And we're going to go to the East Coast-ish, too.
I do want to go down to San Diego because I got a homeboy that has a tattoo shop down there that I haven't really had much contact with him since I've been out, because I live way up here. I don't want to write him a letter like I did in prison, say, hey, you know, phone call. I just want to go see him. And, you know, I want to go down to the hometown, you know, Oceanside, Escondido, Vista, all that shit. I want to see it. We've been to Oceanside. You know, I want to go down to El Cajon. I want to go down to Ocean Beach and see homeboys and OB. Yeah.
So lots of people had lots to say about my dress.
Really?
So they're like, Smiley, that dress looked really good, crumpled up in the floor corner. Oh, you guys are funny. And Jennifer said, I think Mitch loved that dress too.
I did.
It was one of my favorite dresses. It was crazy.
It was a long dress.
I used to wear it with these freaking like white freaking cowboy boots with little. It's crazy.
You got to remember, it was the 80s.
It was totally 80s. You guys got to hit the like button. Y'all, I only have 34 likes.
Yeah, we need some likes. It helps us out quite a bit.
So you guys make sure that you look down. So the 6 feet on the Teespring, we got the 6 feet lame. Mask,
we got
and we have
t-shirts.
the backup lame t-shirts.
Got the
and
backup lame t-shirt.
I'm gonna do the check it out lame. I'm gonna do that too. So, Wax said get a room. You know what, she's Wax, you're just hating on me because I won't give you a wrench. Don't be mad at me.
I don't have any pictures here of that dress, but I thought I did. But she did wear a nice peach dress when we got married. Look at that. Look at that.
Do you have it?
Yeah, where's the camera at? There it is.
Aw, that's
That you
cute.
can't tell in the photograph, but that's a peach dress. Look at that hairdo. Straight 80s.
TC said they got a house, fuck a room.
Yeah, we got a house now. We don't need a family visit. Oh, you know, our first family visit, you know, we're on a family visit, right? And I'm like, hey man, I thought I saw a shadow walk. You gotta remember, the family visits in prison we were in, they're like apartments. They're like one bedroom, little apartment. Right next door there's another one. Then there's a couple like this way, apartments, you know. And they have grounds crews that walk around the prison. And back then, you know, it was the 80s. Guys are very low supervision. They just give them their tools and send them on their way. And I thought, man, I thought I saw a motherfucking shadow walk by the window, you know? And then I saw it again. So I went out there. The grounds crew guys were trying to peep in. I said, hey, motherfucker, what's your problem? I had a butcher knife in my hand. Yeah, we didn't see that guy again. Yeah, it's like peeping Tom, motherfucker. I thought, man, they're all level 1 guys. You know, I thought, hey, you son of a bitch, you know. But it was great. Family visits were great, and I'm telling you, I'm glad they gave them back to lifers.
So, Robert, you know, I know it's kind of crazy.
What's going on?
Because certain people are putting conspiracy theories on here, and it's fine.
As far as what?
It's an open thing. Do you want me to read them?
Well, as far as what?
Josh and Ash just saying what they feel, which is fine. That's
About what?
Okay, Josh, you want to go ahead? Because he keeps asking me about what? About what? You haven't been able to find, Troy, you haven't been able to find our website. Are you kidding me? It's www.hardintentions.com.
Yeah. Hardintentions.com.
Easy peasy. Longbeard said, I'm a YouTube pastor. Should I preach?
Preach, bro.
We're open to whatever. Like, we're open.
You
so
know,
Josh, it may not be a conspiracy theory, but not everybody's on the same page. This is the thing that's beautiful about us, is that not everybody has to believe the same thing, but we're all open to listen to it. Troy, if you go to our website, you can just go on, you order your item, and then you go to shipping, and you select what shipping you want, and it will tell you how much it is for shipping.
Yeah, and you can get first class or priority.
Maybe he's Australia, so he's
Yeah.
maybe it's kind of pricey. Just to let you know, but we do ship.
Yeah, to go to Australia is a little pricey, but.
Hi Pete Castle. He said, "Hey Mitch, loyal watcher from Kentucky. Love your stories. Thank you."
Kentucky, bourbon. Stay down. We love you, man. Thanks for watching.
Troy, underneath is our site is Teespring.
Yeah.
But if you just go to our website, which is www.hardintentions.com, that's our website.
Yeah, the stuff down
says, I wish you would talk about Odinism.
below. Well, Odinism, you know, I don't know what to say. I'm not an Odinist, but I am into Viking mythology. I love Viking mythology, and I like, you know, when I watch the Vikings, you know, I know a lot of it's kind of fictional, but
I like it too.
I like it. You know, I mean,
it's not our thing, but it's
hey, look,
we like the concept.
Turns out I'm German, English, Northwestern Europe, Swedish, Scandinavian, Irish, Scottish. So, you know, all that area had Viking access. And there are guys in prison who, you know, all right, let me give you a little history about prison-wise. As far as prison and Odinism and all that, the Native American Indians have the right to have a sweat lodge. And in San Quentin, they have a sweat lodge right on the yard. You go down the lower yard, there's a sweat lodge. And back in the 80s, when San Quentin was a level 4, the Indians were cool with a lot of dudes, especially with like certain white dudes were cool with the Indians. They'd have a coffee pot on the fire. They build a fire. They heat up the rocks, and they sweat. They had trees and bushes and flowers and you know, a lot of and they could go in that sweat lodge whenever they wanted, and they got that right to have that through the federal courts. And so a lot of guys that are in Wicca and Odinism and all that kind of stuff, they kind of gelled into this Odinism thing, and so they have the right now also to have their I wouldn't call it lodge. I don't know what they call it. They have their space too. They have a similar space in a lot of prisons, and they go do their thing, man. And my friend Tommy that I interviewed here, a lot of guys don't know he was into Odinism and stuff. And I was gonna make him a horn, for his little Odin. And he goes, you know what? A lot of guys think that Odinism is all about white power and all that kind of shit. And a lot of the skinhead dudes were getting into Odinism, and he's like, Odinism isn't about all that. Odinism is a spiritual thing, and it's a religion. It's a religion, and it's not a race religion. So I mean, some of the guys that were into Odinism were pretty cool, and they were about their business. I like the mythology of it. You think about where it came from, and the weather, and the environment they lived in, and the belief system, and it was pretty awesome. It really was. Anyway, yeah, it's a cool deal. What's going on?
So guess what? I just gave a wrench.
Who?
Because they're over here talking shit.
Who?
I just gave DC Irish a wrench.
Stay down.
And I'm all, do what you do, and then Longbeard's all, go ahead, kick me off. I haven't had that happen in a long time. He said, I'm gonna boot Whack and I'm gonna boot Longbeard. He said, don't give it to me, don't trust me with it.
Hey, just be good, the bottom line is people talk and communicate on our channel, and I think that's awesome. But I just don't go in for the, slamming on people.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. Lakewater, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I'm sorry they got in the chat. I'm kind of
Lakewater.
He said, I work for a private security company working for the LPGA tournament. And my first day, I wore my backup lane mask, and my boss loved it.
All right.
Pictures. Yay,
LPGA, is that golf?
Yes, that's
golf. All right,
yes.
Cool. Wearing a backup lane mask on a golf tournament. That's awesome.
Isabel said the
Thank
channel
you.
needs the likes. Yes, thank you so much, sweetie.
Yeah, we need
Hit
some
that button
likes.
on the top right. Click that thumbs up, then live chat in your back.
Yeah.
Josh, you're on a roll tonight.
What's going on?
Just check it out. It's not fake. It's real.
What?
Josh, you want to say what you got to say? I'm open to listening. Jennifer said that's what's up. I'm gonna make Jen a mod.
So here's the deal.
Jennifer, you are now a mod, and Whack, don't be a hater. I love you, but
Yeah.
I'm never gonna make you a mod because you're too crazy.
Here's the deal. People chat back and forth on our live chats, especially, and that's all great. And people make friends and communicate. And people express their opinions and point of view and shit, and I'm all good with that.
Yep.
But when people start hating on other people and race baiting and all that other fucking shit,
bullshit.
Political talking, there's other spots for that, man. I'm not gonna have what do you call that when you bounce somebody off?
Yeah. We had an issue with
They're
that.
not gonna get
in
kicked
the
off
past,
unless they
and
get
we didn't
fucking
know
out of
that
line.
she had it was actually slick that she bumped
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
And we didn't know that. So that person is no longer a mod.
Yeah.
Jason M, you're super cool. He super chatted us $9.99.
Really?
He said, Mitch, have you ever met Robert Blinky Griffin?
Thank you for the super chat.
You got
Yes.
that before I did. Good job, babe.
Yes, I have. Yeah. He passed away in prison. I think at Lancaster Prison in a hospital. Yeah. Yeah.
Pearl, as much as we would like to change our theme song, what people don't understand is that when you put a public song on your station, you have to pay for it. And you pay for it dearly.
You got to pay big time royalties.
Yeah, that's why we put, it's free, then you need your glasses or what?
So back to that question though, I'll just tell you this, that I met that guy briefly, and I was very impressed by him, and everyone who's ever met that guy said he's a straight up, stand up, good dude, and that I'll just leave it at that. He was a great guy,
They say the song, your intro song's dope, by the way.
It is dope. I mean, it's free stuff. I'll talk about that in a second. But
Sorry.
Blinky was a gang member. He was a prison gang member, a white guy. So you could read into that what you want. I didn't really associate with him guys for a lot of various reasons. But bottom line is, that guy was in prison, I think, from the late '60s, early '70s. And, I heard he passed away at Lancaster. And they built a hospital at Lancaster, It's Lancaster Prison, California State Prison, LAC, which stands for Los Angeles County. And that's where he passed away. And yeah, he was a good dude, man. That's all I can really say. And everyone who knew him said he was a good dude. Even the guys who don't like prison gangs and all that other shit. He was a good guy. And most people say that about him. So. What?
David Sobilio is on. So, David, why haven't you called Mitch?
Yeah, you got my number, brother. Give me a
Got
call,
his
bro.
number, like, we're just waiting.
Yeah, give me a call, bro. Anytime.
Hi to DC's wife. Hi, it's Adrian. Just want to say hello.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to read what Josh and Ash is saying. So everyone just keep an open mind. There's a guy they've been protecting, and their name, he's the heir to the throne. Pope named him Christ on Easter. I saw it. The royal family has fled and recognized him. Trump is his cousin.
Oh, is that the guy that's saying he's a real king of England? Yeah, there's a thing going around. What's his name? Richard or something. There's some guy, I catch on Instagram saying that he is the true king of England. And I don't know anything about it, so maybe I'll have to research that and we can talk about that in a future episode, And somebody said if that's true, then he's a white horseman of the Bible, the four horsemen. So we'll see.
Everyone's asking Turk to put that story out there. I just asked him, so I'm waiting.
It's up to Turkey Loco. We love you, brother, and we hope you're doing all right.
So,
I know he's working.
Who is the King of Scotland? Treats the question.
I don't know who the King of Scotland is. Hey, look, I don't watch news. We have Amazon Prime, and we watch some bullshit movies every once in a while. And we watch some bullshit series like Shameless, and she got me to watch that thing. What was that thing with the dragons and all that shit?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Okay, so Turk said,
yeah.
I already told you. I don't care, because I asked him, can Mitch tell a story? Everyone wants Turk to say. So, Turk, if you're ready, here it goes.
What did he say?
He said, go ahead.
He said, hey, Turkey's our son. We love him. He had a few drinks.
No, he said he didn't. He said he
was
wished
straight?
he was drunk when it happened.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, he had an accident with his zipper, which turned into 4 or 5 stitches on his
on his junk.
On his private parts. Bottom line is he zipped his penis up in his zipper.
Aw, Turk, poor
He had to
Turk.
cut the pants away, and there was a zipper hanging there off his penis, and his neighbors.
Telling the story made me like.
His neighbor's a nurse, and man, that hurts just thinking about it. And his neighbor's a veterinarian or some shit, and she tried to help him, and
did you say a veterinarian?
Yeah, they took him.
Oh my
took him to
God.
the hospital, and
Jacob T. Work said the one time having a little wee wee is good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what side, if they call him Mr. Light Switch or Long Dong Kong or what.
Wow.
Bottom line, no matter how big that is, that hurts.
Oh my God,
and
you guys are crazy.
They cut a piece off his, his wanger about the size of a quarter, put 4 or 5 stitches in there, and, he's a hog because he went to work the next day, and, he's a hog. I probably would have been at home crying like a fucking little girl after something like that.
Wow.
What?
He said it's a good thing he white. Black people are too.
Well, Turkey Loco has several very nice girlfriends who love him very much. They fly him all.
Did you say girlfriends?
Yeah, and they fly him all over the country.
Okay.
Well,
wow.
one after another, not at the same
Okay.
time. But you know, ladies fly him across country to be with him. So I mean, he's
Jennifer
got
said,
something going on.
Jennifer said my cousin had his handlebars rip his sack open, and they were the size of coconuts. He was so loaded on meds, but so proud to show off his battle wounds.
I could tell you a story about my
oh God,
sackaroonie if you want to hear it.
Oh, okay. If you guys want to hear it, I'll let him tell it, but it's really bad. Like, that's up to you guys. If you want to hear,
say yes or no if you want to hear the story about my ball sack in prison.
Know. Wow, how do we always?
Or I can do a video about it.
How do we
One
all
of the
do
two.
this? You don't need to do a video about it, babe.
You can do a video about the ball sack.
No, we're not going to do a video about the ball sack.
Can I have some more water?
Yes,
please,
you can have
please.
some more water.
Here you go.
Okay, everyone say yes. We want to
You want to hear the ball sack story?
It's disgusting.
Here you go. So, there she is. Well, you know, I'm 6'4" and whatever, you know. So, you know, average size ball sack, I guess. But I noticed, yeah, I noticed it started getting really big, you know. Then it got bigger. Then it got bigger. It got so big that, you know, when I, the last prison, last prison I went to, I was walking the track, you know, my yard shorts on. This guy goes, "Damn, homeboy, is that all you?" He thought it was my penis, of course, but really it was my ball sack. And I went over to medical, you know, a couple times, and this doctor, you know, I said, "Hey, man, my ball sack." And he goes, "You know, when it gets real big," and he put his hands like the size of a volleyball. He goes, "When it gets real big, you know, then we'll do something about it." I go, "Man, are you fucking serious?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Man, this shit hurts, dude." And so about a week later, he called me back in, and he goes, "Hey, man, we're going to take care of you, blah, 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 and we're going to send you out, and this and that." And I go, "All right." So my family called fucking Sacramento and senators, and they're like, "Hey, man, you know, blah, 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 medical care." Also, you got to remember there's a lawsuit in California that we won in the federal courts about I know it's over there, about medical. So anyway, he says, you know, and that's the point to you guys. If you got problems with your medical or any issues in prison, have your family contact your senators, no matter what state you're in. And so anyway, they took me out, and they do ultrasounds on your ball sack and everything. And you can laugh about this shit, you know, I did for a while, but it turns out you have these things called hydroseals. And it's a seal that keeps fluid from draining into your ball sack out of your body into your sack. And they're leaking. And the guy's like, "Yeah, we fix that shit, no problem." It's like, all right. My ball sack was like this. It was about the size of a softball and a half. It was pretty big. And so, man, I'm like, fuck, you know, this is like, you know, guys can be cutting on my stuff, you know. So they slice it down the center of the sack. And thank you. You know, and they go in and fix it. But then I come out of surgery and I'm like, dude, there's about a 1-inch opening in my ball sack. And I go, "Dude, what's up with that? You're not going to sew that up?" And he goes, "Well, we're going to leave that like that so it can drain." And I go, "What the fuck, you know? What do you mean drain?" He goes, "Well, there's fluid in there." And so I go back to the prison and, you know, I'm showering. You know, prisons are nasty, man. And so I didn't know what was, you know. Next thing I know, man, there's like pus coming out of there, and I go to fucking sick call. You know, now you're talking about female staff in sick call. They have female doctors and nurses, so you know a lot of guys are probably like, "Hey, look at my penis. You know, I got a sore on it. You know, hey, you wanna, you know, trying to get their junk looked at and touched or whatever." So, I mean, you know, when you go over there with a real problem with your shit, it's like, you know. So I go in this room, there's a female doctor and a female nurse and some dude, and you know, she grabs my sack and she squeezes it and pus comes squirting out.
Oh,
I mean, pus, you know. I was like, fuck, it hurts. I'm like, hey, my shit hurts. It's open, and so they fucking super glue the thing shut, you know. And I'm like, yeah, cool, you know, that might be great, right? give me antibiotics, and then it gets worse, dude. And start draining, pus starts draining out of there, and when I'm showering, that super glue came loose, and I'm like, so I go back over there, and this female nurse again, same setup. She grabs my sack, spraying, pus squirts out.
Okay, babe. Ugh.
Yeah, they send me out to the outside hospital for a week, and they fucking give me antibiotics and all that shit. And they keep me out there for about a week, and then they send me back. And I had to go down to fucking sick call twice a day. And they put a gauze strip in there about 18 inches long, and they get a stick, and I'm laying there, man. I got like, I pull my shirt down, like covering my penis, because I'm kind of, I'm trying to be cool with the nurses. I'm like, I'm not here to flash on you. I got this issue, right? And yeah, so they take a stick and they jam this fucking gauze, medicated gauze, into my ball sack, and then I come back.
I just want to say this.
Yeah,
Someone's saying you're making their balls hurt. Like,
yeah,
people were like,
yeah,
what
it was
the
a
fuck?
motherfucker.
Like, it's fucking crazy.
That went on for 2 months until the incision just kind of slowly, it was medicated gauze, and they pull it out and stick it in. And I went over there one time, man. There was this Filipino nurse all the time, younger, and I'm laying there, and she's like, honk. I'm like, wow. She gave my junk a squeeze and then did her thing. And I'm
Everyone's
like,
saying
wow.
they can't believe you're talking about this right now.
Yeah, it was a motherfucker.
You guys wanted to hear it. You guys said yes.
I said they wanted to hear it, So that went on for 2 months, man. And
Hi, Jason.
that was a motherfucker. Medical care in prison sucks. Even with the lawsuits, they still treat you like you're a fucking animal, man. For real. Hey, did you see our Saturday Night Live?
Cernus, no, Mitch is not more interested in Germany rather than Ireland.
No.
He's still interested in that. 100%.
I love Ireland. You see our
Hey, I'm part Irish too, so hello.
Wednesday Night
Poor
Live.
Robert, did you ask where the like button is? It's right underneath the picture.
Wednesday Night Live,
Turn it the right way, because you got it sideways. You had it sideways. Put it the right way.
Yeah, I did. That's our Wednesday night. We found that on the job. My coworker Phil goes, "Hey Mitch, look, Wednesday Night Live." It's a button,
Jason said just in time, just to hear about Mitch's balls.
Yeah. It was a motherfucker, man. I'm telling you.
Jason, are you freaking serious right now?
What?
You of all people are gonna say that for
What?
real?
What?
At least we're not talking about,
the a-hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason said this is a brutal story. It is.
It was a motherfucker, man. And I went several years without getting treatment, man. And then when I got it, I got an infection, and it was just, it was a motherfucker. Yeah, but that's prison. That's how it works, I know a guy sat around prison for 5 years complaining about his back, and they go, "Oh, you're faking. You just want to get some drugs." This is a guy that took Motrin when he was offered, morphine and all this other shit, because he don't fuck with drugs. And anyways, by the time they worked on his back, the doctor told him, I'm barely going to be able to make it so you can. This guy laid in bed for 5 years.
Hi, Lakira. I know. Lakira just logged in the middle of that conversation.
Yeah.
She's probably like, what the?
Yeah. Being called a faker and a fraud and a drug addict. And then by the time a doctor really got around to looking at his back, his disc and everything compressed his spinal cord to the, he's just barely able to walk now. So, yeah.
Hi, George. George said, "What's good, Mitch?"
Hey, everything's
known as GM, also known as GM.
Everything's good, brother.
I know, Lakira, you walked in at exactly the wrong time.
Yeah. Somebody asked, so I had to tell the story.
Somebody asked, and they said they wanted to hear it. So Mitch was just talking out of his, you guys hit the like button, pretty please.
What is
Longbeard's laughing. I don't know, but are you seriously, it's old. I don't know what that is. What is that?
I don't know. I just saw this thing laying here and it says Mitch.
What is it?
I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, yeah.
Whack, you are one to talk. He said
What?
weird ass people.
Yeah, weird ass people. All these weird ass motherfuckers out here. Aw,
Lexi, I love you. She said the best thing about your relationship is that you broke down the prison walls that once separated you, and you worked together to build a loving home based only off love and believing in each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really sweet. Really sweet.
It's beautiful shit, ain't
She
it?
said that's some OG love shit right there, and I'm all about it. I love it. Aww.
You know,
Aww.
hey, look, you know, a successful relationship is based on a lot of things, compromise being one. And I'm not one to compromise a lot, but, and sometimes she has to get on me about it, but, you know, life's good.
He's hard-headed. The one thing that probably you guys don't know about Mitch,
Probably why she likes me.
he's really hard-headed. And I mean, when I say hard-headed, like, if he says it's so, it is so. So that is probably the hardest thing, is that I'm like, you know, there might be a different opinion. There might
You
be
know,
a different set of facts.
you know, sometimes when I say it's so, that's because I checked it out. Figured it
Oh,
out.
you're so full of
You know.
shit. Oh, look here, it said one of my job titles is personal care assistant, so I can handle the crazy conversations. So let's talk about crazy conversations like the ones I had today.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my mom went to the doctor and they told her that she has dementia and they're not going to do her chemotherapy. And she's like, "You're out of your mind. I don't have dementia." And, you know,
She's not happy at all.
and she's not happy. And you know, she's like, "Oh, I want to go get radiation." And
Yeah, honey. Okay, you're good.
yeah, so anyway, you know, they told my mom that, you know, she calls the same nurse, like a home care nurse, like 4 or 5 times a day, and tells her the same shit, and asks her the same questions, and she's like, "You're crazy. I don't do that. I've never done that." And you know, basically, the doctor told her, "Look, you know, I have several medical care, you know, people telling me the same thing, and all the evidence leads me to believe that you have beginning stages of dementia," and you know, so back to my big and you see Iris, you got a 180. That's about as big as I would go. Anyway, my mom has dementia. They're not going to do chemo. She can go get radiation, but she has to find a way there and back. And you know, my wife's grandmother died from Alzheimer's, however you pronounce it. And you know, she sold her grandmother's house and got a pretty substantial amount of money, and she used that money to take care of her grandmother for about 11 or 12 years before she passed away. She had her in assisted care, like where starting off where like she could live in the house with other people and there were people there to help her, and you know, and then to where she just straight, you know, medical assisted living until she passed away. And so yeah, so the bottom line is, I said today, you know, like if my mom's cancer progresses and along the same rate as her dementia, and it takes her life, you know, earlier, in some ways it might be a blessing. You know, my cousin's mom died from Alzheimer's. You know, it's a terrible thing. Because bottom line is you have a living, functioning body with no mind.
10 years my grandma suffered with
So
that.
yeah, 10 years, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know her grandmother suffered with it for 10 years. So she took care of her grandmother the whole time, as best she could. And I seen photographs with my, you know, our daughter and her and our daughter and everything all hugged up on grandma. And you know, I mean, they were there for her till the end. But in the end, you know, I mean, she wasn't there. She was just a you know, body with no one inside. So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm facing, you know, with my mom. Yeah, it's sad shit, Wayne. So anyway, that was a conversation she had, and so once she gets over her anger about it,
She was really happy today.
you know, we still go over and do her laundry and clean her room and do her medication. So
Do you know what the home health nurse suggestion was for us? I forgot to mention this to you.
what?
She said that she thought that we should go hang out at the homeless shelter with your mom's friends. Lakewater, thank you for the $10. Is it timing out again? Are you good?
I'm good.
Lakewater just super chat us $10.
Oh wow, thank you.
You're on a roll, Lakewater. Thank you so much. She
Thank
said,
you very much.
Sorry, off subject, but please give Lakira a shout out. That's my girlfriend's home in Oklahoma. I love her and I miss her. This week while I'm away from home. Aww, look, that's so sweet.
Give a
Lakira,
shout out
your
to
man
her.
loves you.
That's right, Lakira.
Aw,
Your old man
Lakewater,
loves you.
You didn't have to super chat us
That's
to
right.
say that. We would have said
Yeah, we
that
would have said
anyways.
that just for GP, brother.
Okay, Whack, I'm sorry, I'm out of the loop. So tell me what's the deal? And he said, I'm not going to get an answer. Huh, Adrian? What are you saying? I don't even know
Hey,
what
bro,
you're saying.
Adrian was outside getting a breath of fresh air, you know. So,
That's why Isabel said, that's why they call it the long goodbye.
yeah.
It is. It's really freaking sad.
What are you
Aw,
dogs doing?
You guys are sweet, like Kira and Lakewater. That's awesome. Oh,
Did you call Whack a weirdo?
I didn't call you a weirdo, did I?
No.
Oh,
Hey, Reggie.
Whack, I don't think you're a weirdo. I love you. You're not a weirdo.
We love Whack, man.
Okay, so Whack, I'm gonna put you on the spot right now. I have all this hot sauce sitting in our freaking refrigerator, and we need to get it out.
You
So
never
I
told
need
us
you
what
to-
you want
I need you
for
to
it.
say right now on this live chat
Brent, what's up,
how
brother?
much you want for the 3 types of hot sauce. We got S and Y.
Yeah, we got the S&Y, the GP, and the shoe. What do you want for each? We're going to sell it in packs of 3. You got to tell us what you want. Because it's sitting on the refrigerator, waiting. And we only have 10 issues, so.
Whack said, Whack, you called me. Are you sure we're not coming out? Because it is online.
No,
Okay.
S&Y is a mild one.
S and Y is the mild one.
Yeah.
You're gonna regret that hot sauce running on the toilet, honey. That's the no.
No,
that hot
no.
sauce is so good.
Now, we
It's
had
so
some
good.
of that hot sauce, and it's pretty good.
Okay, Whack, you're not saying nothing, so come on. And we already got orders, so I will be filling those next week.
Yeah, we had guys asking us
Yeah.
for hot sauce,
I'll
but
just
we don't.
recheck in with everybody that ordered it.
We didn't know what to charge because you never told us, brother. And we only have 10 packs of 3.
What's the cheek buster? Is it mild or hot?
Cheek Buster,
I
some
don't
guy.
think we have a cheek buster.
We don't have a Cheek Buster. We
Long,
don't.
slick,
Cheek
come on.
Buster's fucking homo shit in prison, so we don't do that.
DC, we commend you for taking care of your mama because that's
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
does anyone have the picture of Savage? We're not giving him that satisfaction.
We don't put
You
pictures
wish.
of rats. PC chomos on our Instagram,
So,
on
Reggie-
our YouTube.
Reggie, you asked Mitch to talk about like gang members, and you asked Mitch to talk about a lot of stuff that he won't, because he wasn't in a gang.
Yeah.
But he's asking, what about the cop shooting? You need to talk about current events.
Well, you know, I don't really like talking about cop shootings either because it goes both ways. Some people say, hey, the cop is justified, and other guys go, oh, the cop's out of line. So I don't really like going there. I will say this, if freeze, you know, whatever. Don't move, stay, don't go in your car, whatever. You know, this is 2020. I've been seeing guys get shot by cops for a long fucking time. You should probably stop.
Yeah.
If a cop tells you stop, freeze, put your hands in your head, what the fuck, you know you're gonna do it. You're not gonna like, hey look man, you think when I was on the yard and some guy in the corner got in a fight, you know, because before I got out of prison, guys would fight. And they say, hey, yard down. You think I liked laying in the fucking ground for hours? I hated it. But if I would have got up, they would have shot me or sprayed me. So, I remember there was a riot in 1996 in Corcoran. between the Hispanics and the blacks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, can't interrupt you for 1 second.
What's
I'm sorry,
up?
sweetie. So Reggie says, he's already addressed that before. He said your channel will explode if you talk about biker gangs. We don't.
I don't
really
talk
need our
about
channel to
gangs.
explode, and he doesn't talk about gangs. So.
I'm not in a gang, and I'm
And
not in a
he's
motorcycle
like,
club,
you'll get a
and
million viewers if you. That's
I
what
don't
he
give a
always says.
fuck about that shit. You know. So anyway, I had a riot with the blacks and the Hispanics, you know, Southsiders. It went on for a little while. I remember seeing gunshot. It was raining. It was December. It was raining. Been raining, and you could see where they were shooting. The bullets were hitting the ground where there was water, and like bing, bing, bing. And this little fucking hippie kid was brand new to the yard, and I'm like, "Hey, idiot, come here," because he was walking around where all the, you know, Southsiders were. I said, "Come here, you stupid motherfucker." And I took him over by the chow. I said, he goes, "What's the matter?" I go, "This shit's gonna jump off, you motherfucking dummy." And it did. And they made us lay out in the fucking rain for like 6 or 7 hours. And it was cold. And I had my boombox with me.
Your boombox.
Yeah, in a plastic bag. I laid there with my
Did you just say you had your boombox
yeah,
in a
little,
plastic bag?
Yeah, a little boombox in a plastic bag. I'm laying there listening to tunes.
Don't hate hippies, bro. I'm kind of one, so don't hate on me.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, I didn't like that shit. I laid in the fucking ground, in the asphalt, getting rained on, freezing my ass off. I had to piss, you know, for hours. I didn't like it, but I did it. If I would have got up, I would have got my head beat in with a club. You know, being out here in the world, if some fucking cop tells you, "Hey, get on your knees, put your hands on your head, lay on your fucking stomach, put your hands behind your back," or even if you're just walking towards your car and he says stop, you better do what he says, because it's not pepper spray or a billy club, it's a fucking bullet, you know? And I don't like seeing people get shot by the cops, but I also don't like seeing stupid people, you know?
Izzy said she's kind of a hippie too. Don't hate on hippies.
Hey, hippies are alright.
Mitch used to always say that about me when I first met him. He's like, "You're kind of a hippie chick, aren't you?"
Hippie chicks are cool. Hippie guys are kind of weird.
Wow.
I remember I talked to this guy, Double R. He was at Altamont, and him and another guy, they were both presidents of a motorcycle club, man, different charters though. And they had a guy, Altamont was a big concert, you know, Rolling Stones, all that shit. You can look it up. But they had a prospect going and getting these hippie guys, man, and
Irish Wood said hipster lames.
Yeah, hipster lame. Now they're not hippies, they're hipster lames.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool for a chick to be a hippie, but not a dude. You know, if you're a dude, you got to be a man. Anyway, they had a prospect bringing them hippie guys up, and they were seeing who could knock out the most hippies with one punch. Yeah, I thought that was funny. You know, 2 presidents of motorcycle clubs, you know, knocking out hippies. Not chicks, dudes. You know.
Do you want me to read what Jason just said?
What?
Jason, you asked for it.
What?
He said hippie dudes are lame. Hippie chicks are cool as long as they keep their assholes shaved.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I don't know about all
What
that
the
shit,
hell?
Yeah, hippie chicks are cool. Hippie dudes are kind of lame.
I don't know. Those tight pants, I don't even know. Slick ruler, not all hippies stink. Not all of them. Not me.
Not nowadays, you know. Nowadays, a lot of hippies live where they got water.
That's a different subject.
Yeah, hipster.
I'm so over the bun thing. I can't hang.
What's some of that man bun shit? I don't know what that is.
Hang.
I got out.
Why
I
do we
seen.
always get into this freaking conversation?
Yeah, anyways.
So listen. So I just want to tell you that people. Can I read some comments?
Yeah, let's get some comments.
So when people are like, "You got to talk about this," we're like, people had a lot to say about that.
About what?
So Salvador said, "We don't need fame followers here. This is the Hard Intentions Family Show."
Yeah.
You got that right, Salvador.
That's right, brother.
Let's see. Isabel said she's a little bit of hippie too. I love it. What do they say? So I got business by the day and hippie by the, you know. I am wearing a tie-dye dress, for real. It's not peach.
She likes to burn candles and all that shit. And she does take showers. I gotta make her do it.
Did you just say I gotta take? What did you just say? Oh my God.
Yeah. You know.
Oh yeah, dreads. I can't get down with that. That is one thing I can't. Yes, Lakura, I did say man buns.
Yeah, what's up with that shit?
They said, Serna said, Mitch should grow a man bun and wear a plaid shirt and rock the hipster lock. Start vaping too.
What?
What? Did you not hear me? Babe.
Man bun and...
Mitch should grow a man bun
fuck
and wear a
that.
plaid shirt and rock the hipster lock. Start vaping too.
I get a big vape pen, like
You know, I
about
might
that
get
big
to do
around, big,
you
big
know, Lick
chamber.
Here, look here, I'm kind of a country girl too. I
don't
always wanted to
smoke,
live in the country,
so.
and now I do, and I always wanted to, so it's all good.
Yeah, I don't fuck with nicotine.
Jay, go ahead and ask your question. Bree said, room is packed every time. How do I get a question in? Just ask. If I catch it, I catch it. No, but man buns or skinny pants around here. Mitch would look cool in some
Can you
sandals.
imagine my big ass in skinny jeans and a fucking...
You know what?
I
I'm
don't
gonna
look,
make him.
I got a wrap around
I
hair.
swear for Halloween. Halloween is my birthday.
I'm due for a fucking shave.
I'm
on my
gonna
head.
have. You're gonna have to do it for me.
What a man bun.
You're gonna have to do a man bun
Fuck that.
and wear some skinny ass jeans.
I ain't
and,
doing that. I ain't doing
A
that.
plaid shirt buttoned up to the neck.
There's nothing wrong with plaid shirts buttoned up to the neck.
Man bun
I
is
have
a
been
bitch
known-
biscuit.
Yeah, bitch biscuit. I have been known to wear my
Bye,
shirt
TC. Thanks for
buttoned
coming
up to
in,
the neck, and but not skinny jeans. And,
Mitch need a super long wizard beard, and we meet up in the desert and lead people out. It's coming.
yeah, it's growing.
So
Right.
listen, I'm just
It's
gonna
growing.
make a proposition right now, and that is, you know, if this world is coming to an end, and we figure that out, Josh, this is for you. Then you know what? We'll meet somewhere in the desert, and we'll be like, "Come on down, everybody, bring your long beards, no pun intended. Bring your shrooms."
Oh, we'll have our own
Yes.
Burning Man
That's
thing.
right. We'll have our heart intentions, Burning Man. That's right.
But we gotta have it somewhere where everybody can meet. You know,
We'll meet in the middle.
how about in the desert,
That's what I just said.
Arizona?
Oh, good Lord.
You know, I'm a big fan of Arizona. I wouldn't mind living.
I don't want to live in 113 fucking degrees.
Why
Flag
not?
stuff? I could, because you think it's cool. Let's move to the middle of the desert where there's no water and shit. It's 130 fucking degrees.
There's water there.
Listen, if you pump your own water in, I don't want to live in a fucking desert. But what I'm into is I'd be into like living in Flagstaff, which has the winter and the summer.
Yeah.
That's not what you're talking about, though. You want to live in the middle of bumfucked Egypt.
Yeah, we got kids living in California though, so yeah. Uh-oh, Longbeard said get him, Adrian.
Izzy said come to Florida, sunshine and air conditioning. Yep, you got that right.
Somebody said we can build a circle track and so you can really ride.
Yeah, you know who said that? Jason said that. That's right, Jason. Except play hardcore at the festival, not hippie music. I'm down with that. You know what, Slick? That's funny. Slick said I'm moving to the mountains like Montana. I actually told Mitch that's where I wanted to go when I retired.
Salvador said Arizona's cool. He can jump the border and come on over for the
That's
party.
right. That's
Stay
right.
down, brother.
We'll come pick your ass up.
Yeah, we'll pick you up at the border. Yeah.
You know, Izzy, thank you for staying up so late. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you
Thank
for
you, Lakira.
tuning in.
Sometimes I gotta set Mitch straight. You know how it goes. You know how we do. Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to go see the Speedway thing, but I don't know if they're having it in the COVID thing. But they got the Sacramento Mile, and I would really love to go see those Indians kick that ass in
Hi,
the
large holy
Sacramento Mile.
fucker. So Serenos asked me what time, sorry. When does Mrs. Mitch retire? I'm going, let's see, 56, 57, 59, 61, 2, 3. 7 years. 6, almost 6.
7 years.
So I have
About.
a retirement from a place that I was at for 17 years. I'll have a retirement from where I'm coming from now. And I used to work with the school system, so I'm with PERS, so I have a pretty good retirement. So I'm hoping that that's all going to play out well.
Somebody said something about Oregon there.
I don't ever think I'll leave Oregon with the politics making money. People, I heard they have a real bad drug problem there too.
Or Oregon?
Oh yeah, Brent
Yeah,
Ross
but-
said, "Ride hard, live life in the fast lane."
That's right,
Yeah.
brother. And your stuff's on the way. I hope you get it soon. We love you. Big Brent.
Tyler, what is your deal, dude?
What do you
He's very
say?
interested with your asshole. So I don't know.
I don't know about assholes.
How does body
My asshole's
packing-
mine.
How does body packing not damage your body?
I don't know what you mean.
Paul McFadden said, "Mitch, do you still go to 12-step programs?" Dude, it's COVID.
It's
Right
COVID. So, you know.
Oh, so Rona, I do plan to stay
We
busy
love
in
you, Brent.
retirement. I actually just got my degree 2 years ago in social work.
Yeah.
It's what I wanted to do, but I found out that I can't make enough to live on. So my plan is that when I retire, I will actually I want to do social work.
Yeah,
That's
she has
what
a
I wanna do.
Bachelor of Science.
Uh,
I'm very proud of her.
oh, thanks, baby.
Ain't no stupid questions, bro.
Yeah. It's not a stupid question, Tyler. It's just funny. You're all right. Did you ever meet Rodney Alcala, the dating game show killer? What?
Who?
I don't know.
No, I don't think I met him. If he's on death row, I definitely would not have met him. You know, wherever you go, they got drugs, man, and you know, I mean, I've been to many 12-step meetings. I'm going to be honest with you, out here in the world, I'm in prison when guys go to 12-step meetings. They're either doing it for the board so they get paperwork, or they're serious about it.
Hey, Cliff.
And I'm very serious about it. And what's up?
It's all good because my retirement is in a private sector, not in the public sector. So I do get both. So I did 17 years in the public sector, and I'm now in a private nonprofit. So I do get both.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking, though. Thank you, Ann.
So anyway, when I got out of prison, I would go to meetings in Hollywood. They were actually pretty cool in North Hollywood and Hollywood. They got Monday Madness and all that kind of stuff. But up here, you know, I get a lot of, I relapsed today. Well, I had, I had 6 months clean, I relapsed. So I had a year clean, I relapsed. Well, I had 30 days and I relapsed. I get sick of hearing it, man. You know, why are you going to NA if you're just going to relapse in a week or 2 weeks? It's a bunch of bullshit to me. It's like a fucking social club, to be honest with you. You know, I met some guys up here that are very serious about recovery. Bowtie Barber, the guy that owns a barber shop here in Placerville. And if you ever need a fucking haircut, you go to Bowtie Barber. But, you know, all the guys that work there pretty much are in recovery. And if they relapse and they start fucking around, you know, he puts them on restriction and he doesn't let them come to work. And he helps them get back on track. He's serious about his shit. But for the most part, man, a lot of these meetings are, you know, it's like a fucking social club. And it's like, oh, you know, I relapsed today. Oh, boo-hoo, poor me. And, you know, fuck that, man. If you're going to quit fucking using, you know, say, look, I'm going to quit using this drug and this drug and this drug, and that's it. I don't fucking use drugs. That's the bottom line. You know, I quit snorting crank. I never was a big fan of cocaine or heroin. I don't fuck with that shit, and that's that. You cannot pay me to fuck with that shit. And, you know, I talked to some homeboy down in Dago, and it's like, you know, really, even if they had the old school P2P crank that I used to snort back in the day, man, you know, I wouldn't fuck with it. I don't fuck with drugs like that.
But you know what, baby?
I don't have a problem with guys that smoke weed, and I don't have a problem with guys that, you know, I got a friend that got out of prison. He works his motherfucking ass off all week long. A very dangerous job. He comes home, he drinks beer, he takes care of his family. He doesn't fuck with drugs. He doesn't smoke weed, doesn't use drugs. He likes to drink beer. He doesn't drink whiskey or any of that shit. He drinks beer. I don't fucking have a problem with that. You know, I do have a problem with all these fucking guys shooting speed and smoking speed and shooting heroin and living in fucking tents and shit, polluting the fucking water waves. Hey, Houston.
Thank you,
We
Michael,
love you, Michael. Thank
for the
you.
$5 super chat. He said, thank you so much,
Thank
Michael.
you very much. Yeah.
Brent said,
Yeah.
in my neighborhood, we cure addiction to coke and meth with breaking the homies' noses.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Hey, look, when I was a kid, man, them dudes that fucked around motorcycle clubs, they go, all right, you're using drugs now, you're partying, oh, that's good. Yeah, cool. If we catch you shooting dope, we're going to break your fucking arms. You don't fucking shoot dope. So I never shot dope. So, but now I'm over all that shit, you know. And like I said, I don't have a problem with guys that smoke weed and have weed for all kinds of shit. Or guys that drink a little bit and they can if a guy's a fucking straight lush, I worked with a guy in a machine shop. He drank 3 or 4 quarts of fucking vodka a day, and he would call the boss, who was his cousin, and say, I couldn't have any money today. I didn't have enough money to get a quart of vodka, so I can't get out of bed and I'm not coming to work. Then you have a motherfucking problem, and you need to quit it. But
they said, Mitch for president. Hi, bad fish.
you know, yeah, you know,
So,
right here, Blaster said it took him 20 years to get right on heroin, but you know what, he got right.
Oh my God, Josh,
got
you're
right.
just on a roll right now.
So here's the bottom line. I work smashing out homeless camps and taking their trash away and all that kind of shit, and doing illegal dumps and murder scenes, suicides, all that kind of shit, crime scenes. But 99% of the guys in these homeless camps are dope fiends, and we take over 4,000 fucking needles a month off the streets. I went into a tent that had over 100 needles in it, all on the ground of the tent. The guy was sleeping on the fucking needles. Some of them still had blood and heroin in them. I mean, look, man, I don't have any fucking respect for that. You know, I'm sorry. And some of these people come to us and we're like, hey, man, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, look, this cop that works with the impact team, they'll get you a hotel room, but you got to be clean. They'd rather live in a fucking tent down by the river. And some of these aren't even tents. It's just pieces of plastic and cardboard. And, you know, they do that so they could lay around and shoot heroin and, you know, and smoke crank or speed, whatever the fuck it is. I don't have any respect for that, and I'm sorry. And guys that go to meetings and then come back, you know, months, 6 months later, say, hey, I relapsed. And they relapse and relapse and relapse and relapse. You know, fuck you. That's basically where I'm at. Once you decide to get clean and you're clean for 6 months and you go back to using, you know, why? Why even bother going to NA? Because, you know, it's like these guys go to meetings just to use up the guys in the meetings. I'm not down with that, man.
So,
You know,
some people do get things out of meetings, babe.
Yeah.
Like some do.
Yeah, a
And
lot of
you know,
guys get shit out of meetings.
Whatever gets you there, that's
You know?
100%.
Yeah, if meetings get you there, that's cool. But my thing is, if you're gonna go there and use,
What do they call it? 13-step people?
yeah, if you're just gonna go there and use up the guys in the meetings who are serious about going to meetings, fucking hit the road, man. There are guys in them meetings that are serious about their shit. There's guys in them meetings that ain't used in 30, 40 motherfucking years, 20 years, 10 years, 5 years. And the guys that got 2, 3 years, in 10 or 15 years, they're still going to be clean. And, you know, you got guys that go in there and they use them people, man. They look for resources. And, you know, and next thing you know, they're out using again. You know, fuck that, man. I'm not down with that. You know, I'm just not down with that shit. You know, I don't see people as a resource, man. I see people as people, friends, associates, family, acquaintances, whatever they are. I don't look at them as resources, man. And I don't like it when I see people that do that.
Tyler, don't even get him started.
On what?
Okay, you better get ready for an answer. How do you feel about the homeless that have animals but can't feed them?
Don't even get me motherfucking started. You know, I told you today we saved this little puppy that was.
I'll post pictures later. It was the
Yeah,
cutest
we're gonna post some
thing.
pictures. He's a mixed breed pit bull. He's short, long, stout.
Really
just,
stocky.
You know, he had scars all over him where they're using him for a bait dog, and he was bleeding out of both ears, the side of his face, and his shoulder, and he had scars all over him. And if I could have found the son of a bitch that did that to him, thank God I didn't. I'm just gonna leave it at that, because I think that motherfucker should be tied up in a fucking pit, and let guys have their way with him. Maybe give him a handful of knives and say, hey, have at it. You know, I really, to me, abusing an animal like that is akin to child molesting, and you know, and then I was in a homeless camp yesterday, and these fucking people had a pit bull on a big line with the cord coming off of it, and I went up to her and started to pet her, and she put her tail up I mean, all the way up on between her legs and up onto her stomach, and scared, started shaking, and which tells me they're abusing that fucking animal.
Mitch told me tonight he looks at
And,
about dog abusers,
yeah.
animal abusers, almost the same he's looked at child molesters.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to baseball bat them motherfuckers that had that dog. To be honest with you, I didn't. My coworker and I said, man, that shit bothers me, and he said, man, join the crowd. It bothered him a lot. People that abuse animals and treat animals bad, to me, they're akin to child molesters, and I'll leave it at that. It really bothers me, and I see it a lot. I see it a lot.
Longbeard, did you just get a bandana? Go ahead and show you. We have almost 89 people on, so you might want to show your.
Oh yeah, we got the bandanas. We got black ones, red ones. We have a few blue ones. Yeah, for you guys who didn't see them earlier.
So I'm not going to announce this new little thing. So you guys
Yeah.
don't forget we got the Viking coming out too. So
Look at that. Look at that. That's what it looks like. And instead of taking a bandana and folding it in half and tying it around your head, this is sewn around the edges by my mother-in-law, her mother.
they're all made
Right,
by
sewn around the
hand.
edge. It has a cord inside here. It's like a welting or whatever. It has adjustable. We put two pieces there because some guys got big heads and some guys
I don't know
don't.
who you're talking about, yourself,
Right?
maybe.
I have a big head, and you just go like that, like that.
You're right, Robert. They do help with panhandling. I agree.
Bada bing.
Yeah.
You go into 7-Eleven because you got to have a mask, or a liquor store, or Home Depot, or whatever. Then when you come out, you just take it right off. You don't have to tie it. You
Mitch
don't.
gets his filthy, throws them in the wash almost every day. They said that's killer. Longbeard said he just got one. Jennifer said she's gonna order some merch. And you guys don't forget that our
Stick 'em up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're cool. I wear one to work. And like Velcro, when you wash them, then you got to just clean the Velcro off, But they're pretty cool. I wear one
Okay,
at work.
so I'm gonna say, because I've been getting asked this a lot tonight, so
What?
I'm gonna clarify.
What's that? What have they been asking?
Hi, guys.
I cut her hair.
He did. He cut my hair.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys want the backup lame t-shirts, if you look right underneath, the backup lame t-shirts are right there. You can order straight from there. Everything else that you don't see underneath there is on our website, which is www. Hi, Jennifer. Heartintentions.com. Okay, so so hope that answers your question. So everything that's on our Teespring is right underneath this photo, right down there. The backup lame shirts, the 6 feet lame with our website on them. They're all, hi, OG Scotty Blinks. We haven't seen him for a long time. Okay, am I breaking your leg?
Yeah, you're
Am I wow, did you just hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You poor
Yeah, our
guy.
website is heartintentions.com, and our YouTube channel is just YouTube. But we things that we sell on Teespring, we don't sell on our website. The things that we sell on our website, Teespring does not sell. And the Teespring items are things exclusive to Teespring.
Thank you, Jason, for that. I forgot. When you're on the chat for these guys, I don't have to exit the chat. I don't know why you guys
Yeah.
do, but he said you have to exit the chat and look underneath your.
Yeah, I think we only have about 4 blue bandanas, but here's the deal: we have black ones, red ones. We're making more, and so I would suggest getting them because they're going to go on back order pretty soon. If
I'm
you
not
order
going to
one,
announce it on our website until probably 2
Yeah.
days from now. So
yeah, if you order them and it goes to back order, that means they're being made, and
you
we're sold
guys
out.
make sure to, if you get our stuff, send us freaking pictures.
Yeah, send us pictures. We posted pictures of our friend Corey down in Arizona, and yeah. Yeah, she said he got the chat, no comments. I don't know what that means. George.
I got the chat, no comments. Okay, I don't know what that means either. Lakewater said you guys do have to exit the chat. So exit the chat, go to any one of our videos and look underneath in the backup lane. Shirts, tank tops, and hoodies, and the 6 feet back lane are there. Everything else is on our website. Thank you for that, Jason, because I didn't know you had to get out of there. So, George, There's no comment showing because we're in a chat right now.
Yeah.
There's no comments until we get done. So it's all good, honey. You can't comment until you leave the chat. Thank you, Longbeard. I did not know that either. Well, why do we need to comment? We're on the chat, right?
Who's that? Lake and something said they just got some stuff they ordered for us. I hope you like it.
And you
Yeah.
guys send us pics, like all
Send
that
some
stuff.
photos.
If you actually go to when you go to our website, if you actually scroll down, it goes to our Instagram, and so it'll show every picture that Mitch has posted on his Instagram, all of that. I've been having some of you. Jennifer and I just friended each other today on Instagram. So my Instagram is Dreams Come True, and I'm on Mitch's. Obviously, I follow him because I'm a fan.
Oh, he said you don't have to exit the chat, you just zoom out.
Okay.
So
Thank you guys for that.
yeah.
Jeff said,
cool.
where's Placerville? Just moved out of Cali to Florida. I miss it. Placerville's up north by Tahoe, by Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, we live down the hill from Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, you guys, you're right, Jennifer. Pics are really important. Like it's
a small
like,
town.
It gives us. We're gonna be able to look at this 10 years from now and be like, remember when we came out with our first shirts? Like, that's awesome. So.
Our website's been around for about a year now, and we started with like three T-shirt designs, and
We didn't even put 3 T-shirt designs on. We took
yeah,
one up.
2 or 3, yeah. But yeah, we got some new prints also available. We're gonna put up. I don't have them on me right now. You wanna...
Yes, NorCal 530. We live in Hangtown.
Yep. Hey, babe, can you grab me a couple of those prints from over there? The new ones? They're in the box.
Okay.
Or is it over here?
Well, remember we only gave those to our Patreon members, and that's for
Yeah,
now.
so far.
I don't know where you're
I think the
telling me
box
to go.
is either over there on the couch or...
Do you guys hear this guy? Oh, I don't know where it is. Just go over here.
Yeah, we
Over
got
there.
some new prints. I did a painting a while back of a guy's dad riding a
There's one box
motorcycle
over here.
across the desert. And let me see, where's that
Here.
box?
Is it in this envelope box here?
No. Yeah.
This one? It's taped.
No, not that.
Okay, babe.
Anyways, we got some new prints we're going to be bringing online. Yeah. It's not over there by the light.
I just said it wasn't.
Okay. Anyways, we got some new a motorcycle print and a seascape. It's gonna be we're gonna have those up. Plus we got the mask, and we're bringing the Viking shirt on as soon as my printer finishes up printing them. So
Jennifer just retracted her statement, but I love that you think our Living Dead Girl shit's awesome. We love it. That's my favorite. I love it.
that was
I
her
love
favorite
it.
shirt design out of all my shirt designs.
Blaster said, did you get your prints back?
Not yet. I haven't got my artwork back from that lady yet. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jennifer, get some. How about the hats? So here's the deal.
The hats are coming.
We just ordered patches, so we're gonna have Heart Attention's patches come out by themselves. And then we're also, people have been asking us for rockers too, which I freaking think is amazing. And then we're also gonna come out with patches, silkscreen patches on the hats. Louis just sent me the final draft today, so it should be soon. So you guys talk to Louis, because we're just waiting on him.
Hats are coming and patches are coming. So I haven't caught any fish lately. No.
Where did we meet, Jeff? We met in prison.
Yeah,
I
we
met
met
Mitch
in
in
prison.
prison.
Yep, she met me and married me.
30, how many years ago?
1988, we got married. Met-
Akira, I like the skull and roses too, for sure. That's one of my favorites too. Hi, Debo. Jason said Jeff watched Mitch's videos on his story. They met through a friend he served with. And that guy he got out. Frank got out. Right?
Yeah, the guy who introduced us, he got out as well, so.
Aw, Ian, I think I'm lucky too. Thank you. Josh, you are...
If Trump, hey, let me tell you something about the unroyal family. I don't give a shit about them. Bottom line. They've been fucking over Ireland for centuries, so, the unroyal family, they can suck it. The people of England, we love. People of Scotland, Ireland, Celtic people, we love. The unroyal family can suck it, dude, as far as I'm concerned. They live pretty fucking high on the hog off the backs of others, and they're still living off money they made you know, over hundreds of years of colonization, so they can suck it, man. People in England, we love you. But, you know.
Josh says the king is the Antichrist.
You know, I don't care about all that. We'll see. Antichrist shows up, we'll know who he is.
Some people think the Antichrist is Trump. Some people think that.
Yeah, it's not possible. He's
Well, you don't
American.
know that. So, anyways.
He's an American. If you study that
So,
shit,
listen.
it has to be somebody
Mitch
from.
and I have different opinions about
Alright,
things.
it has to be somebody from England, from Europe.
Look here, he hasn't been to drawing class. And she said, are you still doing a drawing class? Do you mean us putting things up on YouTube? Is that what you mean?
I don't do drawing. I did
I'm
drawing
asking
classes
her what she means.
I did drawing classes in prison. I haven't done any art classes out here in the society. I have done the one art instruction video, and I'm thinking about doing another one soon.
So that's what I was asking her,
Yeah.
Meg, what she was talking about. I don't know what
Yeah.
she was asking. Yeah. Oh shit, we've been on for an hour and a half.
Wow.
Debo said, thank God the fire is holding on the bridge above town. Some lost their homes, but most have been saved. 33% contained. Debo, what are you talking about? And let me just send some love out to all my friends in Santa Cruz. We've lost an amazing. We lost Big Basin, which was the first place I used to go camping as a kid. It's an amazing, beautiful, it was, and it's gone due to the fire. So much love to all my friends.
Yeah,
You know,
I hope you're safe, brother. That's all I can say, man. And you know, our hearts go out to you guys over there.
last time, we're
somebody-
not eating yet. We just had a little.
Yeah, we didn't have dinner.
Snack.
You know, somebody said they think Wes Watson is the Antichrist,
He might be.
and I think
The world's our
Savage is
lizard.
his accomplice. What's that?
She's talking about. She wants you to do a video about how to draw roses.
How to draw roses. All right, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I might. That's a good idea. And you know, I'm open for suggestions. If somebody out here in the world who watches our channel, if you have a suggestion on what you would like to see a video about, let us know. And if I think it's something I can speak on, I will.
You're right, Debo. It's the oldest state park in California. Big Basin was, and it's gone.
Somebody said, how was Christmas in prison? So, I'm going to tell you, you know, prison back in the day, let me just tell you this, they used to pass out a giant bag of mixed nuts and fruit and greeting cards from people on the street and, you know, stuff like that. And they used to give you like hot chocolate, cinnamon rolls, that kind of shit. And you went into chow and you got 2 trays of food. You got a tray full of meat and stuffing, sweet potatoes, all kind of shit, and then a tray full of, you know, dessert shit. And it went from that to, you know, basically less than a regular meal. That's what Christmas went to. It's basically just another day now, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Holidays ain't about a whole lot in prison now. Yeah. Yeah, as far as art instruction, I can do that, and I will. We're sad, but we got gifts from Christmas Yeah, back in the day, we got gifts from people, you know. They donated all that stuff. Prison back in the day was more tolerable. In some ways, yes. In some ways, no, you know. We are treated very harsh in the States as far as I don't know if these fires are arson or not. All I know is they're burning up a lot of stuff. I know up here we had dry lightning strikes, and they say that the dry lightning strikes are the cause of a lot of these fires. I don't know how many. All I do know is that we have like 500 fires going on in the state, and you know, we have a vacation home up in the mountains, and I have a homeboy actually from San Diego who moved up there right down the block from, what a coincidence, right, from where our vacation home is, and he's a volunteer firefighter, and he's out in Susanville. He sent us a video from Susanville. The fire there is just terrible, And there's also a guy who lives in Susanville that was in prison with me. And
Good night, Slick.
hey, good night, Slick. Yeah, so the fires are horrible, man, and we just pray that they, the loss of homes and life is very minimal. That's just our hearts go out to you
It's
people.
sad. I used to go to Big Basin. Was the very first place I used to go to my family camping. And the wildlife that kills me too. We've been asked up here like let keep our animals inside, put out water and stuff for the animals that are dishomed.
Yeah.
And it's really sad.
Yeah, I seen some coyotes down by the river. Down by Sacramento by the rivers, there's coyotes running around. They're saying that they're displaced from the fire, and they're running around the rivers down by Sac. So, and you know what? Wild coyotes are a lot bigger than I ever imagined. You see them on TV and wildlife shows, and they're actually a lot bigger in real life. So,
So just a reminder, you guys, we won't be on Saturday. We're actually going to spend some time with Mitch's brother and my sister-in-law, my new sister-in-law. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Is Wax still on? I don't know. He's probably mad at me. He's not on. Wow, he's not on. That's messed up. Here in Dallas, the coyotes are considered 90 pounds, and there's so many. They're considered an infestation.
Yeah.
Longbeard said wax on Pornhub.
Uh-oh. I hope not. But
Longbeard, what are you having for dinner tonight? I'm making a fat ass salad. That's what I'm gonna do. Josh, I'm sorry about the hurricane in back. That's really scary and terrible.
hey, did you send by boat?
Yeah.
He's out on his sea-doo. I hope you're doing good, bro.
I texted him today. He said he was doing better.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Good night, OG. OG, when are you gonna come do an interview with us?
Which OG who?
Scotty Blinks.
Scotty Blinks? Oh yeah. What's up, Scotty Blinks? Yeah.
Jennifer said, yeah, he's sending y'all love for your visit with the family. That's amazing. It is. It's really amazing. We're gonna have a fun day.
Yeah, my brother and my sister-in-law. We're gonna see him this Saturday and take him around Placerville stuff, all the sightseeing stuff, including our country home, possibly. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
You have to call back afterwards, huh? He's probably butthurt. Lakira, I asked myself, so I'm going to ask everybody this question. If you could only have one meal, one type of food, or one meal, and if you're on a desert island and you were just succumb to one meal of the same thing, what would it be? Mine would be tacos, because it has all of the food groups. You have meat, you have lettuce, you have cheese, which is my favorite. So what would yours be? Just curious.
Debo said potatoes.
Josh said lasagna. That's awesome.
I love lasagna. Yeah.
Taters.
Don't get me messed up with Italian food. I know I make some badass spaghetti.
Hey, Salvador, trust me. We've been talking to Whack almost every single night for like 6 months. I get it.
Yeah.
So I totally know him. I get it. And I was just messing with him. So Longbeard said fillets and garlic shrimp. That's a good one. Milk and brownie.
Yeah.
Milk and brownies.
Yeah.
Lakewater said Mexican food. That's a reach because you're saying Mexican food. I said one dish. David, Mitch is not a Smiley. So that is not his father's name. I'm not going to say what his father's
just
name
so
is,
you
but he's not a
know,
Smiley.
Smiley is my mom married a guy named Bud Smiley, so he adopted me, gave me his last name Smiley. And then the guy I thought was my dad, his last name was Young. And it turns out my real father that we found through Ancestry DNA, his last name is not either one of those two. Yeah. And
So he's not a Smiley.
yeah, and
But
he's,
even though that's my married name and Mitch's name,
yeah,
you
but
never
I don't
know. You never know. We could change our name. You never know.
right now. I don't plan on changing my
I like
name,
Smiley, it
but
fits
you
in.
know,
Okay, so back to we have Blaster says pizza. Lakira says smart lasagna. Tacos, hell yeah,
What
tacos.
the hell's smart
Lots
lasagna?
of cheese. Probably veggie and meat pizza. Again, Jeff, can't have both. Carbs most important. Boogeyman said biscuits and gravy. Oh yeah, that's good. Fish and chips, English style. Mitch will tell you about a restaurant in a second.
Yeah.
Double 78 said bologna. That's nasty. Double 78.
I like bologna.
That's nasty.
Burritos do have all the
chimichangas.
essential
Ramen
ingredients.
noodles don't count, Mitch.
I eat ramen noodles still. You know, burritos are an American invention.
Yum.
You know
I
that?
love Italian food. I go with lasagna. Burritos are good.
Yeah.
You know. I think Mitch is about done.
Jailhouse bologna, no. No. Beef bologna out here in the world's not too shabby.
Spaghetti and meatball. Bologna is nasty, especially when it's fried. It stinks.
I like
it's
bologna
nasty.
and I like spam.
Do you know
I
what's
love
really good
spam.
is masubi. Has everybody ever had masubi?
What the hell's masubi?
Let's see
Yeah,
if people know
some
what it
other
is. I
kinda
know what it is.
crap.
It's good. Does anybody know what that is?
Some of that raw fish shit.
I didn't say nothing about no raw fish.
You said masubi.
I
That
said
sounds like-
masubi. Does anybody know what that is? Because nobody's
Yeah.
saying nothing. Got nothing? Nothing.
I like spam. I like fried spam. I like
Hi,
spam
Zachary.
right out of the can.
Jason knows what it is.
All right.
He said Hawaiian goddess. It is.
I don't know what that is.
So masubi, right, Jennifer? You got me with that. It is rice wrapped around spam with seaweed. It's called masubi. It's
I
super good.
had some at that place down there.
Ian, I haven't heard that for a long time. I used to say that all the time. He said tree.
What's that Hawaiian barbecue fast food place? LOL something.
Hawaiian barbecue, yes.
Yeah,
Ellen
I
Kitchen.
had that and it was kind of dry. I didn't really like it, and it tastes like fish because of the seaweed. I like spam, straight up spam, sriracha. I'm good.
Yeah, everyone's saying
Spam
everyone
mayonnaise.
said you look like you needed chillax.
Hey, mayonnaise on spam with sriracha, best sandwich in the world.
Blaster, he does look tired. I know that's
If
why.
you add a
That's-
tomato,
see how he's not even.
if
Yeah.
you add a tomato, bomb. Bomb. Yeah. It's been a long day, folks. I get up around 5:30, drive down the hill and work, so. But I love Wednesday nights, so here we are.
Sarondas, just so you know, that is actually a specialty in Hawaii. It's like every Hawaiian I know knows how to make it. So he said it sounds like something a Japanese 10-year-old would make. Okay. Wasabi. Oh, that's what the other thing has on it is wasabi also. Hawaiian rolls are amazing. It doesn't have liquor. Masubi doesn't have seafood in it. It's just spam and seaweed and rice. Wednesday nights is the best. Thanks, you guys. Good night, Big Max. Yes, we have watched POV. If you watched it actually last week, he actually has one of our shirts on that. Captain
Yeah, you
sent
check
him.
Splinter out. He's got one of my shirts, The Living Dead Girl, and on his wall in the background, he's got the crazy Aztec print up there. I guess he's a big fan. He DM'd him about doing an interview. Actually, maybe not an interview, but just chopping it up, and we'll see how that works out.
Lakira just said they have hickory smoked spam.
Hickory smoked spam.
She
You
said
know,
it tastes like bacon.
bacon. Oh,
Which loves. He
Meat,
made some freaking
candy.
pork belly the other night.
So-
OMG, it was so good.
yeah.
Good night, Boogeyman. You know what, White Dawn? We'll check it out with Splinter. You never know. I think and Mitch really likes him. He thinks he's funny, and he.
Yeah, I like
likes him.
Splinter. He's a cool guy,
Mitch imitates him.
and
Go
he's
ahead,
on
Nick.
the spot.
Go ahead.
And yeah, how you doing? We got a letter here from Nick. Yeah, I like Splinter, and I'm gonna tell you one
do.
thing that really, I kind of like Splinter a little bit, and all right, Lakewater,
Good night,
Debo,
Lakewater.
but I like Splinter. I thought he was cool. I thought he was funny. I didn't really watch a lot of his videos, but the one where he exposed Wes Watson by reading a letter from Nick, his homeboy, and talking about things that people in prison said about Wes Watson and exposed what a fucking fraud he was, because I knew the guy was a fraud just by looking at him on
Good night,
TV.
Jason.
So, yeah, I really,
Good night to Jason.
Good night, Jason. Thank you, brother. You know, I thought that was that's what really swayed me over to Splinter. He's not you know, he's not phony baloney, fucking full of shit kind of guy. He's you know, he's obviously a different kind of character than I am, but he is his own character, and you know, he seems to be pretty real. I like that.
Just one more thing before we go. So our friend Josh, Lockdown 23-in-1,
Oh, yeah.
gave us our beginnings, has a gaming channel out. So those of you that are interested in gaming, he games with his wife, which I love. So check it out if you guys are into gaming. Just
Yeah,
saying.
Lockdown 20. What's his gaming channel?
It is
Death I
Mr. Death.
Bring.
It's MRDEATH. That's it, Mr. Death.
Mr. Death. That's Josh.
He's on right now. He's
game
111 people watching right now, so it's definitely gaining traction. Shout out to Big Death. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it.
It's time for us to have dinner too. So hey, I want to thank everybody who tuned in.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
You know, we love you, and I just want to say thank you everybody for the support.
And for those of you who ordered, thank you. And for our
Yeah.
Patreon members, you guys got something pretty special coming out to you.
So thank you for tuning in. Thanks for the support, everybody. Really, I just, you know, I'm grateful. I really am, and you know, it blows me away. And one thing I want to say before I go, you know, my last video is about when I paroled, and that's not the end of the story. And I can always go back and revisit. You know, I'll be driving around work and I'll think about something, or I'll see something, and it'll trigger a memory of something that happened to me when I was in prison or something I saw. So I can go back to some of my, you know, I gave everybody a once over about my prison experience, and you know, I can go back and revisit a lot of that shit, and you know, talk about some of the things that I saw on an individual basis.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you.
On an individual basis, things that I saw, and you know, I can talk about stories and how they affected me and what they meant to me. And thank you very much, Lakira.
Thank you, Lakira.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome. You guys,
Awesome.
thank you so much.
Last
See you
super
next
chat of the
Wednesday.
night. Thank you very much.
Don't forget to go to our website and get our masks. They're going to go quick, and I'm not going to post it on our main thing until probably a couple days, so that they probably going to sell out pretty quick.
All right,
So,
Josh and Ash, thank you.
Good night, guys. Love you guys.
Good night. You guys take care and be safe and do it hard.
Good
Thank
night,
you.
Jennifer. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Good night, folks.